Summit, tall trees. I actually quite like coagulation. Oh shit. Got him! Woo! I didn't really like coagulation at first, because I'm like, why am I going to use that? Lo and behold, just go against stuff that's like double your level. And you'll certainly find a use. So I need to just look around this. Ah fuck, I don't want to go up here again. What was the note? Think green grass and tall trees on sunny Sundays. So yeah, the park. It's just where. Oh, there's one down. Quickly. Whoa! That was bullshit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, great. You fucking kidding me? Awesome. Can kill you, Rick. Yeah, one down. Woo! Horse. Oi, oi, oi. I don't even know where I've not explored in the park, though. Like, I've explored basically everywhere, I think. Yeah, I've been over there too, because it won't let me into the area just beyond. That vampire's probably back, because I slept. Yeah, he is. Son of a bitch. Green grass, tall trees. I mean, obviously, I know it's in the park. It's just where? Unless it's in more of the grassy areas. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I found it. So, my dear son, this is my second letter for you. If you find this one, it means you'll probably have shown the first part to your sister Mary and to my dear Emmeline. I think it's a good thing you don't keep to yourself what you discover, but I leave that for you to decide. Do you remember our long walks in this park? Your mother taught you your alphabet under these trees. I had so many wonderful treasures for you and Mary in this park. You were both so clever, so brilliant. I've always known you'd both become great people. I've always been proud of you. I was never able to conceal my pride when I was asked what you wanted to be. You'll be whatever he wants. Your mother was convinced you would be a great artist like her. You always liked to read and write. I still keep your very first poem like I keep Mary's first drawing. When you chose to follow medical studies, your mother was sagacious enough to cover her trepidations and her worries. Me, I was happy you did not become a dull banker like me. When you told us you wanted to pursue a career in medicine, a carrier in medicine to improve life for all, without consideration of wealth, I knew we, as your parents, had taught you the most important lesson of all, to respect each and every soul for what they are, not what they have. If you want to know more, all you have to do is remember which hospital you chose to apply for your first internship. I am, as ever, your loving father.
I had almost forgotten I applied for a position at Pembroke.
Huh.
It was so long ago.
Oh, so that's where the third one is. Oh crap, that's so far away. No! Oh, there's a new dialogue. Well, I need to go... Oh, wait. There's two new dialogues. And of course I have to go by her bastard mansion now. She's not at the hospital. And then I need to go over here. There's a bollock. Just this goddamn back and forth. I know I said fast travel is not that... Like, the fact it doesn't exist, it's not that bad. Kinda going back on my words now. It's quite bad. Only really if you're wanting to do everything. Or speak to everybody. Learn everything. Sort of thing. Well, now I'm out of that bastard park. Maybe I'll be okay. And not die a horrible death. Does this even lead further? Okay, it does. Curious what the hell this leads to. Well, I have a feeling this is going to be another optional area. Which is fine. It also might not. Wait, isn't this where I fought the skulls? Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. Yeah. Cool. So I don't need to worry about that then. To Reid. Let's say, how many optional areas does a players need? I don't actually even know where the safe parts of the West End are. Like, every district has a place where there's enemies, and then a place where there will be no enemies, because it's where all the citizens are. It's very hard to tell where that is with the West End. Unless it's split into several small areas. Like, you've got the Reid Mansion. Obviously there'll be no enemies there.
It's locked.
Doesn't open from this side. Oh.
Locked, all right.
So that's a mansion I can't get in. For now. I don't even know if I can get round the back. Whoa, hang on. Feels like a side passage. I think I already ran down it, but didn't really pay attention. I'm wondering if this is going to have an entrance into it. And there you go. Is it a hideout? There's a lot of rats.
I cannot enter.
Fuck it. Okay, never mind. Who wants to explore? Not me. Ah, man. The thing I find quite strange is there's been very few enemies since dealing with the bloody park. And it's just strange that all of a sudden they've all kind of like pissed off. Oh, this might be the safe part of the West End. Maybe. Or is everybody just holed up in their houses? I'm so confused. Oh, another new area. There's so many optional places in this area. It's kind of crazy. Embankment sewers. Oops. I don't actually remember where it was. It was... yeah, whatever. When I get outside, I'll put a marker down. Not really necessary when I'm already inside here, but still. What kind of shite we're gonna have to fight here? Can't be any worse than the thing we fought before. Like level 32. Ascalon. There might not be anything here. The myth of the horned vampire. What is a tale but forgotten... or mythicized history? By essence, vampires are related to the concept of immortality, and they can be perceived as entities that live through centuries, thus becoming mythical figures themselves. But what about the concept of a tale so old it could become a myth among the vampires? I know it may sound... is that vertiginous? Vertiginous? Oh dear. But we know as scholars that the impossible is just an unexplained or undocumented event. For a few years now, I've tried to find traces of a figure rarely seen amongst the English immortals, the horned vampire. Through centuries, less than 10 occurrences of this figure can be found in the various documents gathered by our order. The figure of a man-shaped silhouette, sometimes made of blood, sometimes made of mist or rain, that appears from Wales to Scotland only to immortals, who have no idea what this thing could be. What is this creature with large deer antlers? Oh! That's the thing we keep seeing. That's our maker. Is it related in any way to the figure of... is it Kernanos? The ancestral horned god of the Celts? We don't know at all. But now think about this. Vampires themselves have no idea what this creature could be. Now that's a frightening idea. We may be in the presence of something so old that only small hints of its existence can be found through eons. If this is true, we, as Brothers of St. Paul, need to investigate this entity. Or it could help us understand the forgotten origin of vampires. As a reminder, I add to this letter a transcription of the only written evidence we possess concerning the horned vampire, the odd poem entitled The Dreams of the Red Queen, supposedly composed by this entity. According to some vampire testimonies, this creature has sometimes been heard singing it while briefly appearing somewhere in Great Britain. I invite all of our brothers to study this text and consider it a testament of forgotten history. 12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone, that she may linger longer with eyes kept closed. 11 thorns blooming from her troubled brow, awaiting the next harvest to be gleaned at brisk springs. 10 copper veins ripped from the belly of the earth, melting into tears flowing towards banished brothers. 9 glorious pyres of the scorched plain, to punish those whose hands were slow to obey. 8 voracious beasts, born from 8 restless nights, their backs hardened by the race with the sun. 7 notes of warning in the summer sky, compelling child to shielded sheets of sleep. 6 watchers, bent on the hunting trails, shadows of their spears traced the tired furrows. 5 houses to fall before song's end, then 5 more reborn from their blackened ashes. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner, restlessly hung to the dark wood of his crimes. 3 books scribbled by pen of the dancer, who refuses to answer the call of the abyss. 2 giant rival snakes slither in ageless forest, coiled to the bones of mortals destined for the grave. 1 prayer for the summoned called by this song, child born from darkness whose path he must find. Drinking at the Fountain of Knowledge by Usher Toltry. Yeah, that is what... Like, that was the opening of the game. Not the entire thing, I don't think. But at least the first verse. Yeah, it was what happened before Jonathan became a vampire. Now it makes sense, because that's what our maker was saying to us, I'm assuming. Or singing to us. What is the point in this? I just find it weird that this is an optional area with very little inside it. Oh, some blood. We may be approaching combat. Well, there's the shortcut out of here. And I think I heard a malformed skull. No? Okay. I'm confused. This is a pretty large area, actually. Wait a minute. Oh, what? Hang on. It is. Oh. Yeah, this is up here. It's the fucking sewer skulls. What on earth? I was not expecting that to lead to this. It's like a shortcut to the docks. That's cool. There was nothing else here, though. What I find kind of strange. So go back through here and then... Huh. I was seriously not expecting that. It was over here, wasn't it? Well, there we go. A nice little shortcut, I suppose. Is that all that led to, then? Yeah, I guess so. Well, that doesn't explain the door that's over here. Yeah, this door.
It's locked.
So it's locked from the other side. I wonder if maybe we come down here again. Part of the story, maybe? Either way, it seems this is literally nothing but a shortcut of sorts. Oh well, no combat for me. Beware. I don't know if your health actually regenerates during combat. I know it definitely does when you're outside of combat. Right, so... yeah, this is literally just a shortcut to the sewers. Technically, it's a shortcut to the West Docks Night Asylum. Not bad, really. Jump from here all the way down to here. Oh, wait a minute. I just realised if I ran just a little bit down here, I'd be able to open up a shortcut there anyway. Maybe. I'm not sure why I can't open that up. I'm not actually sure where this is.
I cannot enter.
The door's locked. And it's another area. God damn. Just realised I should stand here and put another marker. Oh, because it's the Ascalon Club. Oh. Never mind. Not really necessary. I didn't realise the Ascalon Club was going to be like a dungeon. I thought it was just going to be a house. Kind of like Pembroke. Hey! Finally, some people I can speak to.
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
I am Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them.
Who?
Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
Okay.
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know, someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
Well, there's a hint.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
Hey, she's healthy. Aside from, you know... and she's only level 2.
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reid?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
I must go now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
We'll be back. What else we got? What's that noise? Wait. I saw a flash. What is this? More munitions. Support the men! Is that a door? Oh, I thought it was a door I could open. See, if I had to guess, I would say this is the Ascalon Club. With I can't enter the back of it, but it's whatever. Oh, we have... oh, I saw all of these in Whitechapel too. Yeah, just a bunch of like newspapers. Something. What a noise. Ah, I picked up bullets. Huh? What's she staring at? What's wrong with her? Something has clearly happened to her. What's this? Oh yeah, don't cough in public. On the plus side, I think I found the safe part of West End. Finally. So the safe part of West End is like this. It's kind of like this midsection. Kinda. Just Royal Garden Hall Theatre, Clyde Fitch presents Doris Fletcher, Sappho. The Man Who Is Dead, with Doris Fletcher, Archer Noel, and Simon Bells. That was 5 years ago. I don't want to get too close to the Ascalon Club. I don't want to go in it. No. No, fuck it. I'll keep talking to her.
Oh, I can't continue like this.
Oh. Oh. Scrawls on paper. Some scribbles and obscure scrawls written in blood on a sheet of paper. Oh. What the fuck? Oh.
Rats. Tasty rats. Those clever rodents are cautious now. They won't approach.
Tell me about vampires, Karina. You must have met one recently.
He promised he would help me, give me immortality, make me escape this world of death. He promised.
Who is he? How did you meet him?
I can't tell you, Doctor. He won't let me.
Oh.
This vampire is as powerful as he is wicked.
Help me, please, Dr. Reid. Help me.
Karina, I order you to reveal to me the name of the vampire who took control of your will. Speak their name.
Don't you dare interfere with my game, Ekon. Go find yourself your own toy and let me play with mine.
Who are you? Reveal yourself. Let this woman be.
Why? What would be the fun in that? It's so amusing to see her defile herself, one bite at a time.
Jesus.
I must go now.
Well, we have a few people around. Finally, I'm finding the people. There's at least one here. She's still there.
Support the equality between
Oh.
men and women.
Wait, why does he look familiar?
The Ascalon Club.
Unite.
The
Oh, that's
heart of
Teasdale.
British
Oh, nice.
vampire society.
Women die first.
Quite as subtle as I expected.
Good evening, Miss Teasdale. How have you been since you returned home?
Dr. Reid. Oh, thank God you returned safely from these awful streets. I was so worried about my father that I left without thanking you properly.
Please don't mention it, miss.
Good. I found him, you know. My dad. Or what was left of him. I think my abductor intended to do the same thing to me.
What do you do for a living, Miss Teasdale?
Before my kidnapping, I was a waitress in a pub. Now I'm unemployed.
Were you fired?
No, it's just that after my recent experience, I don't feel like I can go back to my normal life. I need to do something useful.
I didn't even notice the scar on her cheek. Yeesh.
Be very careful, Miss Teasdale. You were lucky to escape death once, but vampires lurk everywhere.
You killed my kidnapper by yourself, didn't you? No offense, Doctor, but you're just a doctor. I don't see why I couldn't do the same.
Yep, because I'm just a doctor.
What do you intend to do?
Dad always told me, Louise, if you want something, don't stop until you have it. I did my research and I found it. Ichabod Throgmorton, professional vampire hunter. I'll be his apprentice.
Of course.
What can you tell me about this area?
I've never really liked this part of town. It was where my father wanted to live. I won't remain here much longer.
What exactly don't you like about it?
People here are contemptuous and elitist. My dad always said, Louise, always treat people like you want them to treat you.
Yeah, that's the normal thing.
You seem to cherish your father a great deal.
Dad was the best. He kept an eye on me, but let me make my own mistakes. Louise used to say, mistakes are the best teacher. You would have liked him.
I'm sorry you didn't have the opportunity to say goodbye.
That's all right. He's buried in consecrated ground now. Nothing bad can happen to him.
Louise, tell me what you really think about your father's sacrifice to save you.
I'm proud he went after me. I forgive him all his harsh words, all his bloody attitudes. I only wish I could tell him how much I loved him.
Yes. It can be traumatic not having the chance to say goodbye to those we love.
Yes, Doctor. And there's no treatment for that type of pain, isn't that right? That may be the last thing my father taught me.
Louise, what can you tell me about the vampire who captured you?
The little fucker claimed he'd fallen in love with me. That he wanted to spend eternity with me. Not a bad idea. At least that's the way it seemed at first.
Really? Did you consider accepting his proposal?
Well, immortality. Not a common wedding gift, is it? I think he just wanted to have his way with me. Can vampires even fuck, Doctor?
What? Well, I really can't answer that. Since they are creatures of blood, physically speaking, I suppose an erection is right. But
Don't be embarrassed, Dr. Reid. I was just asking.
Oh, the best.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale, and be careful. Until we meet again.
That was so good. Oh my god. Since they are creatures of blood, I suppose a erection is possible. Who the fuck are you?
Please, sir. Whether you need to buy something or not, I am happy to help.
Yes. A proper Englishman. What
It's
the
locked.
fuck? Don't have anything I can steal. Alright. Look at him in his
Good
top
evening,
hat
sir.
and monocle.
Please forgive me for disturbing you. I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reid.
Welcome, Dr. Reid. Welcome to my humble shop.
Hey, what do you
I
sell?
may have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
Certainly. Fuck yeah! Wait, how many do I have? Fuck! Aw, man, that's bullshit. I'm gonna buy them. Buy multiple. Yeah, buy both. Yeah. That's such bullshit. I need one more. And then I can make my
Good
mace
evening,
into
Dr. Reid.
the best.
Great night, what?
What the fuck?
How is the situation in this part of town?
Life is good and peaceful. We're lucky to live in such an era of progress and wonders.
Are you not concerned about the epidemic?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
I'm afraid the newspapers are seriously underestimating the situation. Things are critical, believe me.
Well, that's news then. But I can't believe that things are that bad. Are you sure you're not exaggerating a bit? For the thrill of it?
Is it not a little too late to be trading?
On the contrary, it is the perfect hour. Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most fascinating characters.
But what about the epidemic? The bombs and raids? And all the random violence?
Please, sir, this is London, England. We will prevail. And if a bomb must fall on my shop, then I'll be there to hear it falling.
So you prefer to work at night?
Oh, I also enjoy a sunny day like everybody else. But the night always has a certain je ne sais quoi of its own.
Ooh.
What can you tell me about this place?
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city. I'd be glad to share the address if you want.
Ooh.
I must confess, I have quite specific tastes when it comes to nutrition.
Really? Well, I'm always happy to try new exotic meals. If you ever find an intriguing table, please share the address.
Finding a good restaurant? Is that really all that interests you?
Oh, I have many passions, but nothing brings me ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to my belly.
Okay.
Do you have any family nearby?
Not since my parents died. I'm London's lone gourmet.
Really? But you seem to be such a pleasant and sociable fellow.
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered ecstasy as a solitary pleasure, but it does not mean it can't ever be shared.
London's lone gourmet. What a strange title.
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic, and I kept it.
Oh. So what have I got? I've got 2 hints.
Goodbye, Mr. Russell. I'm sure you'll take care of yourself.
So that... Right, the 3rd investigation's in Pembroke. What is this? Oops.
Please, sir.
Whoa, what? Find an exceptional restaurant. Why the hell are there so many?